Hey everyone, today I'm gonna draw your original characters. I'm really super excited to make this because I love my friends' OCs and I always love hearing about them, about their stories and their interests and all these little details about them. And of course, all the artists that sent me their characters are linked down below, so please check them out as well. I already got enough pictures to make more than one part from this, so maybe this is gonna be a new series on this channel. I feel like original characters are a great way to get to know other artists and also to build friendships with other artists because they're just a great way to start a conversation. I try to bring their personality into the picture. I do know most of the characters because most of the designs were sent in by my friends on Instagram. If you wanna see me draw your character, I usually ask for your OC pictures on my story. Thank you so much to every one of you who already sent me their characters. I really hope you like what I'm drawing. And for this video in particular, I'm gonna set myself the challenge to not draw everything from the same angle and from the same perspective. We're gonna start with this one. The character belongs to one of my friends on Instagram and she's so underrated. And I'm not just saying this because we're friends. You have to check her out. Like, the first time I saw her and I went to her account, I really thought she was like a big artist with minimum 10k followers. I feel like she draws expressions and different poses and everything so well, and really I love her art so much. Even more, I wanted to do this character justice and draw her really well. There's a little note on the reference sheet that says she's shy, so I took that as a hint to maybe bring that into the pose a little bit. I started by, well, adding some guidelines, and don't think about them too much because I always end up ignoring them somehow. Really, I end up drawing everywhere but where I'm supposed to draw. They are just there because that's the rule of drawing and not really because I make use of them. After completely ignoring my outlines that I made for whatever purpose, I thought I'd add a little awkward smile and maybe give her a pose where she seems startled by something, like getting asked something by a stranger, and then, being nervous. I also think she seems really sweet, like, you really did a great job with designing her. In the reference sheet and usually how you draw her, she really has a warm and friendly smile. She really seems like someone you would want to talk to, and even though she may be shy, but I think she would be great at having conversations, but just underestimates herself. Honestly, I'm really bad at rough sketches, so sketch to line art doesn't really make a lot of difference in my art. Then I immediately put the base colors. I hate having multiple layers. I really always try to put as few layers as possible. Usually when I finish shading one part of the character, I immediately merge the layers into one. I really love drawing spiky hair, so this is another design that's perfect for me. I love her eye color, I love her hair color. Really, the whole color palette you used is amazing. Again, check her out, it's so worth it. She's amazing, she's just amazing. And so are all of her characters. I hope you like how she turned out. So let's go over to the next one. Since this design was also sent by my friend, I obviously know the character, but we're still gonna have a closer look. I am in love with the hair color. I love white hair, or really light hair in general. Alright, and she's also a lesbian. I might add a little pin or two for the flags, depending on the pose I draw, maybe, if I can, but would be a cute detail. I really like the vibe she gives off. It's a bit like she's a perfect mix between elegant and also the cool girl. She doesn't have clothes, sorry. Well, she doesn't have clothes yet, but usually wears black. Alright, I take this as my permission to give her some clothes. She seems to me like the type who wears casual clothes but a lot of jewelry. I thought a side view would look good for her as a pose, so I chose that. I definitely struggled a bit.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
I honestly didn't know how this would turn out. I was doubting a lot and I didn't know if I would keep the pose, but I tried to give myself a little challenge, so I tried to push through. I tried again, and the second time I really think it looked a little bit better. And again, the sketch was already pretty similar to the line art, so there wasn't a lot I had to change. And again, I added the base colors and the shading, and the picture was already done. Well, I didn't know where to put the pins, since her back is facing the screen. I mean, I would have been able to add the flecks on her cheeks like you did in the reference, but I thought maybe it would look like a bit too much. So the second character is already done. I hope you like it. Thank you for sending me your character, and on to the next one. And for the third character in today's video, we're gonna draw a male character. This one's in German. I'm a little too lazy to translate everything, but basically it says I can choose one of them. Honestly, maybe I'll draw both because I like both of their designs a lot, and why not? I can make multiple parts. I think I will start with the left one simply because it says he likes cats and I feel really motivated to draw a cat right now, so I'm just gonna do that. Maybe in the next video I can draw his friend. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna draw his friend. What also really spoke to me was the way you drew his hair. I'm always really easily impressed when a character has two-colored hair. I also love his clothing. I love drawing hoodies. They are my favorite thing to draw. Oversized clothing in general. I have a lot of fun drawing hair and clothing, and these two parts from his design seemed like I would really have a lot of fun drawing them, which I did, and again, I was really fast. I added the line art, again the base colors, and I did struggle a bit with his hair. I tend to use liquify a lot when I'm not sure what I'm doing. For this one I did choose a really simple pose from the front, simply because I definitely wanted to draw the cat. Also, again, I didn't translate it, but it says here on the character sheet that he has a white cat with dark brown spots. So again, thank you for sending me your character. Here's the finished drawing, and I hope you like it. Thank you to everyone. All my links are down in the description, including a webcomic that I'm working on, so maybe you want to check that out. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!